Is it stupid to start the video by saying that me becoming a product marketer was more accidental than a hyper-calculated move? That I fell ass first into this quite exciting but often confusing role? Maybe it is stupid to say that, but that's how it was, and in the end it worked out quite well, so let's talk about it. If you do not know what a product marketer is, I am working on getting our products in front of the right customers at the right time. I am bringing the commercial and product teams closer to each other, and I plan, support and execute on bringing new products to the market and keeping them there. Some PMMs are stronger in messaging and comms, while others are better at optimizing stuff using data. There's a whole variety out there. If you're wondering what do I do on a day, you can check out this video over here, but let's talk about how I actually got here. For the past few years, I've been working as a product marketer at a software company. I will talk about how I made the move into the role, what you could do to get into this field, and how much I made in my first product marketing role. So I work in software. More specifically, software created for professional photographers. We make the photo teams on set and post-production life easier, sometimes get shown in Netflix dramas or movies, and you 100% have seen photographs created with our product, even though you might have never heard of this small Danish company before. The move into this role came by chance, as I mentioned before, but it actually comes together nicely. I happen to have an advanced degree in commercial photography, and I've been around the photo industry in and out for over 10 years as a professional and hobby photographer. So industry knowledge. But I also have a BA in brand design, which gave me a solid foundation within marketing with a whole bunch of stuff like strategy, brand and concept development, search, monetization, strategies. In short, a BA in marketing and a degree in photography is what I have on the education front. Initially, I was hired at my company as a student motion designer while I was still working on my BA. Once I finished school, I moved into a full-time motion position, which was a lot of fun. But by that point, I've been getting eager to get closer to work more on planning and strategy and flex more of my strategy muscles. No, marketing muscles. Yeah, I wanted to say marketing muscles. So I kept asking my then manager and some other managers about a possible move internally. So then why did I say that this was an accidental move at the beginning of this video? Because I was originally aiming for a marketing strategist type of role, and frankly, I haven't heard much about product marketing back then. Here in Copenhagen, product marketing is not taught at schools, and I would argue that the discipline is still fairly underrepresented and unknown over here. While things have improved a bit, it was worse back then. When I sat down with my soon-to-be new manager, they were the one who pitched the role of a product marketer to me, and it just clicked. I had an education in marketing and photography, have been around our industry for ages, and had a pretty good grasp of the product already. I was promised that I'll get to work with planning and strategy, and I was asked to shrink the gap between the marketing and the product teams as much as I can. So in my mind, this pivot from a creative role to a product marketing made total sense, but I know that some people at my org was quite skeptical about this at first. While I cannot really give you a rock-solid way of getting into product marketing, I believe that the path I've stumbled across can be replicated by you. I think moving into this field might be easier if you get to do it internally. Your workmates and managers know you, hopefully they also trust you. If you've been keeping an open eye out, you could identify and start working on potential points of improvements much faster compared to starting from scratch. If you happen to have an education in marketing, business, or already have some experience working within marketing or product management, the pivot will be much more doable. In my case, being around my industry and having decent knowledge about the product was hugely beneficial and helped me enormously to have a successful start in my first product marketing role. I must say that working with design in the past has also helped me a lot to succeed in this role. Working with creatives, understanding their needs well, allows me to brief and assist them much better. Having a design background is not a requirement for product marketing by any means, but I think this made me much more productive in my role. People seem to get started off in this field from many different ways: technical writers, SDRs, product managers, and more. There are plenty of resources available out there. You could also try to join the product marketing Reddit or some other communities around discipline. And yeah, I actually said Reddit because often I find it that the community out there is much nicer and people are really trying to help you than compared to some other professional networks that might be out there for product marketers. So come say hi on the subreddit. So how was the pay? I started out in early 2022 as a product marketing specialist with one product to take charge of and as a sole product marketer. I got paid around 4.8 thousand euros a month. What? 5k for an entry-level salary? Yes. But I also pay around 40% taxes on that, and while you are doing the math how much is left, I will give you some vegetable proof of how expensive it is to live here in Copenhagen. This punnet of blueberries cost half in Germany. This cucumber is almost 2 euros here, while it's 99 cents in Italy. Overall, our household costs is one of the highest in Europe, and everything else is also pretty darn expensive. So I made around 2,800 euros after tax, which is okay for some and great for others. This included everything, by the way. A super great resource for this is the Product Marketing Alliance's Salary Insights document. It contains a ton of information about salary averages in different regions, salary expectations, gender pay gap, and much more. And as I have been progressing in my role since then, the insights of these documents are reflective of my current situation as well. If you're interested in this role and how much you could potentially earn with it, I would urge you to check out this document. I will leave a link in the description for you then. Also, you could also subscribe to this channel because I have more content around product marketing and I will be making more. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful and I will see you in the next one.